DBSCG things.
What's up, Yuhp gang? It's your boy Taxon, and welcome back to Yuhp DBSCG Things. And today we're going over another very exciting battle, guys. It's going to be round 1 of our local this week. This is going to be Green Veku versus U6 Cabba. But before we get into it, guys, I do want to say if you guys want any custom mats and or sleeves, absolutely check out Promats, guys. This is the best place to go get your custom card needs. And if you guys do decide to get a mat from Promats, make sure you guys use the promo code Yuhp to save on your entire order. With that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this battle or my content in general, remember to hit all those buttons for me, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss a video. And with that being said, let's turn this around and dive in. Alrighty, you guys, and here we are with round 1 of our locals. We have Cabba on the right side versus Veku on the left. Cabba starting off this game by charging a multicolor card and then passing turn over to Veku. Veku starting off by charging a green energy and then paying 1 to play his top 7 Goku. He gets to grab any Goku or Vegeta with energy cost of 6 or less, both BR. Both green. Here he's grabbing the other opposing 1-drop. Seeing the swing here from Veku. Veku hitting top 5. Veku searches for any Goku or Gogeta. Here he's grabbing the 6-drop Gogeta. Comboing off the green Goku God mid-battle. Z charging him, setting up for next turn. Turn 2 for Cabba, charging his second energy, swinging with the leader, pitching a U6 to draw 2. Staying at 10k, and Veku going ahead comboing, taking 1 damage, and then Z charging. Here we want to see the 1 energy investment for Kale. That adds the U6 that he pitched off the leader back to his hand. Not a bad play there. We're seeing turn 2 here for Veku, charging energy, paying 1, playing the Vegeta, going through the top 7, grabbing any Vegeta or Goku 6 or less. Here grabbing the critical 3-drop evolve for Vegeta. Here we're going to see the Veku leader swing. See the top 5 once again, grabbing the dual 6-drop. This guy's essentially just like a 20k double strike, pay 1 to play him from the Z energy or hand. Comboing off the critical Goku from his hand in order to be 15 and also hit that Z charge. We're going to hit the pay 1 for an evolve, deciding to do the crit Goku. Nope, looks like he's deciding to do the Goku. Drawing 1 as a cost to play him, and then his audible proc, he draws 1 and then discards 1 from hand. That is his Z energy. He's going to put it somewhere off the side, put the drop area there. He's just trying to find places for all the amount of areas that the deck has. Hitting the auto awaken on the leader now, since he played an EX evolve card from the Z energy. Just to awaken, untap 1, draw 1, go down to 6. Here we're paying 1 for what I believe is yet another 1-drop top 7 search for a Goku or Vegeta. I can't exactly tell what body that is because of the glare, so I do apologize. Like I said before in many other videos, I have essentially given up trying to fix it because no matter what angle I record at in my locals, with the current tripod that I am using, I cannot get rid of the glare. So swinging with a couple 1-drops. This is the Vegeta 1-drop, comboing with the dual 6-drop, Goku and Vegeta 6-drop. Z charging that bad boy. Swinging at the leader for 10k, well, for 5k, and then comboing up to 10k. Loading all those cards to the Z energy. They do play from Z energy, so he's not essentially losing them from hand. He's just increasing his attack power during that turn, taking advantage of his opponent being at 10k, which is pretty nice. So we do see swing leader, pitch a U6, draw 2, awaken mid-battle step, draw 2 more, flip over. We don't have a unison, so we had to go down to 4 in order to do that. Here it looks like we're paying a yellow and a blue in order to play the new Hit Z card. This guy essentially is a blocker, and it has auto when it attacks and or combos. It can combo with a multicolor from the drop area, or I'm sorry, when it attacks and or blocks, it can combo with a multicolor from the drop area and then untap an energy, I believe, at the end of the... I'm not 100% sure, but it's something like that. So here we go. Get the swing, get the auto proc,
combos with the multicolor from the drop area. And I believe it's at the end of the turn, it's when he attacks at the end of the turn, him and 1 energy untapped, I believe. So he can actually utilize that blocker ability. Yep, so he did manage to get a decent size attack off because he's a 15k body and he essentially gets the combo with a 10k for free. So essentially going to 25. I believe you can do that when you block too, I'm not sure. The combo ability at least. Anyways, we're seeing turn 3 for Veku, paying 1 to evolve a Vegeta from the Z energy. Proccing leader auto right after getting the draw for the cost of the evolve itself. Here we're paying 2. Looks like we're going to Union Fuse, draw 1 card, fuse from the Z energy. This guy's at 25k dual attack. KO's a card, but I believe KO has a permanent where it can't be KO'd by your opponent's cards. So actually pretty solid in this matchup. The card's just going to sit there until it's comboed off and Z charged. So here we're swinging for 25 and then combo of Vegeta from hand. That's going to go ahead and make that a 30k attack. Here we're going to see Cabba use a bean, go up to 20, use Zamasu to go ahead and rest the leader. And then we're going to see the pay 3 up rival for the big bomb Kefla. This is going to go ahead and bottom deck the dual attack Gogeta. So that is a little rough there because now Gogeta is a little on the back foot in terms of getting to the 8 drop. So we'll see what else he decides to do. Looks like he swing leader. Cabba decided to block with his Kefla. It is a 30k, so that's pretty safe. Veku decided to combo off a battle card from field just to Z charge and then pass turn. Going into turn 4 for Cabba, Gogeta tapped out. You see Cabba does have his big bomb on the field. So of course if he has another copy of Kefla, that will be a dual attack double strike while also drawing 2 and resting, I believe, energy, or I believe it's a battle card or energy, something like that. Anyways, we see the pay 2 for the Z card once again. Swinging with it, getting the effect to combo. It looks like Gogeta did the Weech's Capriciousness on the very first on the leader attack, and then on the second attack we see Homicidal Clones, essentially doing whatever he can to shut out the turn. Next attack will be blocked if the blocker doesn't get removed, and then that's basically it. It looks like he's passing without having to use the blocker. So Veku going into turn 4 here, doing his absolute thing. See what he does, see what he does. He does already have 3 attacks established, of Vegeta, Goku, and his leader. So we'll see what he decides to do with this 4 energy here. It looks like starting off with playing a battle card before going into any attacks. Looks like paying 1 for the Goku and Vegeta card from the Z energy. This guy comes out. He draws a card and he gets 5k and KOs something. And then if you have a Goku and a Vegeta in your Z energy, you get the draw card. So this guy will be a 20k double strike, remove 1 card and draw a card. And then here we will see the leader swing. Leader swing gonna probably go in, force a negate here. We're forcing Sisterly's, I can't remember the name of this card, but this is essentially Violent Rays for U6 decks. Actually very, very good card. It actually stops unisons and battle cards at the cost of letting 1 more attack go through. So not too shabby. Looks like we're going to see the pay 2 energy. We're going into the Son Gohan rare. I believe this one's name is Power Unleashed. He's going to use the removal effect to go ahead and get rid of the big bomb Kefla. And then here we're going to pay 1 to swing with Cell Max. This is going to be a huge play Looks like we do get Dimension Magic. Okay, so that is that. Now this card essentially just threatens a board clear and a free damage if your opponent decides to get rid of them. While at the same time he basically baited that negate out of hand, which is pretty nice. We're going to see 2 energy for hit. Hit coming out. Looks like he uses the plus right away, drawing 1 card. Using his leader to attack at the leader. He does have a Goku and a Vegeta in the Z energy, so a free Whis' Capriciousness is definitely a thing here. He can also do things like Homicidal Clone, which is very nice. So we'll see what he decides to do here. Looks like we're going to see the leader activating the Spirit Boost skill to combo with a blue-yellow U6 card from the drop area. Here, going ahead and grabbing a 10k that makes his leader essentially a free 25k. We're going to go ahead and see the arrival of the Goku hit. This is a 19k blocker, which has an Activate Battle, which if you're in battle, you just get to untap him. So if your opponent doesn't negate his attack, he's essentially a dual attacker. Or a dual back blocker if your opponent doesn't kill him in the first attack. Anyways, proceeding with the turn, he does arrival that bad boy. Going to swing with the 15k unison first. 15 to the leader. It looks like we do see Goku use the Gogeta use the Whis' Capriciousness. This will make cabba only have 2 more attacks for the duration of the turn. We'll see what he decides to do with those 2 attacks. Looks like he just passes his turn. He does have a blocker on field while also having 2 energy in play. While this deck also has its own little version of Violent Raise. So Gogeta definitely has a couple of odds stacked against him right now, especially if he has to deal with this unison, a very, very powerful unison if not dealt with. So we'll see what he decides to do here. Checking his Z energy, seeing exactly what kind of plays he can make here. Definitely got a couple of evolves from there you can do. Going through the drop area. Starting off with the Cell Max swing, looks like we're gonna get Baby Hatched. Not a bad bet for cabba having Baby Hatch in hand here, forcing the Cell Max swing first, and then of course this stops Gogeta from even getting to use his leader draw. Definitely could have did an EX Evolve skill for 1 energy if we wanted to cycle draw a new card. Definitely could have been the thing because we definitely could have still got the auto from the leader. It looks like going into turn 6 for cabba, we see the minus effect on the unison to go ahead and flip the Gogeta leader back to the front side, leaving him at 5k. So it looks like for the clapback turn, cabba is going to sit veku at a 5k, forcing him to be as defensive as possible, and he better have a floodgate at this point in the game, so we'll see. Looks like he definitely just used a super combo to get out of his attack, so he didn't negate the first attack, so we'll see if he ends up pulling into some sort of floodgate. He definitely has to warp 1 after Paragus. It looks like he either did it off camera or I didn't see it, or he forgot to. We'll see if that makes an impact on this game. I almost doubt it, but anyways, here we see the 3 energy investment for activate main battle of the cabba card. I believe this card gets played. You get to choose between a couple of different options, but it looks like we see cabba player choosing to draw 2 cards, and I believe he has a 19k dual attack. So it looks like he did get Whis' Capriciousness. He did have to go ahead and discard a card in order to use that, but he did have a Goku and Vegeta in the Z energy, so it was free, not having to use an energy for that. Very nice. The next attack does get Homicidal Cloned and then blocked, so this is going to go ahead and end the attacking phase for cabba. So it looks like cabba can do nothing but set up a little board state and then pray to be a little defensive. It looks like he just passed his turn right away. Going back to Gogeta's turn, Cell Max still sitting on board, being such a threat. Hit only unawakens for a turn, so Veku can definitely go ahead and reflip back over to the other side if he wants to. We'll see if that's something he does here. Looks like we're going to see the pay 2 energy to go ahead and pop 2 of the 1 Goku and 1 Vegeta from the Z energy to the drop area and go ahead and Union Fuse into Gogeta. Looks like here he's going to hit the Versace swing at the leader for 25k. We're going to see a Dimension Magic. Using his leader to swing at the leader, we're going to see the block from Hit and God Goku. Top 5 search, it looks like we're finding a God Vegeta. Here we're going to combo the 8-drop Gogeta in order to make the attack 15k, while also putting this card into the Z energy to make his effect for 1 energy live, which is very nice. And we do have a 6-drop in field, so it looks like that's exactly what we're going to do. It doesn't go over top of it, it actually Z charges it, so we'll see if the players notice this and go ahead and fix it. Yep, so here, fixing it. Z charging the 6-drop to play the 8-drop Gogeta. It looks like he does remove the Goku hit, ignoring barrier. Choosing to get rid of a dual attack and a blocker instead of the baby Hachiyak. We'll swing with Cell Max here. We'll see a negate more than likely. Cell Max gets the attack through. We'll see what he does in terms of combos. Leaving the 8-drop Gogeta and the 6-drop on field. Comboing off the 8-drop Gogeta. Leaving the 6-drop on field. It did get switched to rest mode by Zamasu. Probably should have comboed with it. And left the barrier one on field. So it looks like Cabba did manage to combo out, but it took everything from his hand. So we're going to have to see if Cabba has what it takes to end up winning this battle with no cards in hand. He does have a 40k attack. He does have his, his unison attack and his leader attack. So that is 3 attacks. If I'm not seeing incorrectly, I do believe Veku is either at 2 or 3 life, so we'll see. We'll see exactly what Cabba can do in order to win this battle. We do still have a Z deck, so of course we do have options in terms of that to go ahead and deal some damage. It looks like here we're going with the 1-drop Self-Awakening Cabba. He takes a life and then gains critical, I believe. It looks like we're going to go ahead and see the Awakening ability from Gogeta triggering. Looks like we're going to super combo here, draw 2, warp 1 from hand. Oh, yep, so warp is off camera. And that gets him out of the attack. Here we see the 15k unison going to the leader. Will this be enough? We shall see. Gogeta is at 2 life, I believe, so anything here can be lethal with a Champa double, so we'll see exactly what happens here. Ooh, so it looks like he left it at 15, but decided to Z-charge. Or not Z-charge, I apologize, Z-awaken. For 2 Z energy and 1 energy, he does Z awaken and then grab and then take a life. It looks like he pays 1 to go ahead and play. I apologize. What is that? It's just oh yeah, it's the card for the Kale deck. It's activate main to ramp itself on turn 2 for 2 energy essentially, but it's played in this deck essentially just because it's a cantrip, just a draw card. Swinging with the 15k. He's swinging with Hatch but got negated. Swinging with the Cabba leader next. No negates. Cabba does have the ability to Spirit Boost and combo from the drop, and it looks like that 10k was enough to take out Gogeta. With that being said, guys, U6 Cabba won this game. If you guys enjoyed this battle, remember to hit all those buttons for me, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.